And here we are before the next match of our night. But before we talk about this match, let's talk about what happened earlier tonight. Earlier tonight, Toxic Blonde's Mandy Rose got a huge win over former NXT UK Women's Champ Xia Li. So Mandy got 2 huge wins in a row. After the match, our NXT UK Women's Champion Stacey saved Xia Li from a toxic beatdown from the Blondes. Then Legend Killer and Whittle's Walk continued with a backstage in the backstage area with in the backstage brawl actually, which Legend Killer dominated, TKO in the chair and stuff, and RKOs, spears, but in the end Whittle was the last man standing. Then we had Swerve faced Andy in an old Bart match just a couple of moments ago, where Andy went crazy yet again by beating up both opponent and official, and the win never was in any danger for Andy. After the match, however, Zero tried to get his revenge against Andy for Andy perhaps turning against him, if you would call it that way, 2 weeks ago. So yeah, and also don't forget, this is our final episode before Takeover, where our world to continue. This time it will be in Mexico, and don't forget next week's, but this is on this week's event, so the next episode. But after that, don't forget, we have then 1 episode after Takeover World to Mexico, and then we have Survivor Series, guys. I don't know if you know what that means, but it means the champs of Raw faces off against the champ of SmackDown against the champs of NXT in the 3-way dance, if you will call it that way, because we have 3 sides entering NXT, and it will be crazy. And don't forget, later tonight we will find out who will win the Tag Titles #1 contender tournament between the Brothers and the Blade Runners to face our tag champs Legado del Fantasma, Joaquin White and Raul Mendoza come Sunday, you know. But first off, we have Wesley versus the NXT UK champion Wesley, that is, against the #1 contender for the North American Championship, Des Demon Jr. Des Demon Jr. from the Demon family, the half demonic SOB, that is, that Des Demon Jr. is, will get his title opportunity against Blue Falcon come Sunday. And yeah, so this being said, and also being said, is that we will have let's speak about what happened the last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks, Wesley was on a huge roll. I mean, on a winning streak, as after Pete Dunne attacked him and dragged him in the UK title picture scene, that where Pete Dunne had issues with Massman, but also he attacked Wesley to be a dick, and it backfired. Wesley didn't let it slide. Wesley got his revenge on Pete Dunne, and by taking the title instead of Pete Dunne taking it from Massman. And Massman never got pinned at Takeover World Tour, at NXT Takeover 31. Wesley pinning Pete Dunne. Massman never got pinned or submitted in so far, and Wesley then teamed up with Massman a couple of times during the war that they had with Pete, the issues they had with Pete Dunne against Pete Dunne's lackeys, Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan, where they get huge wins. Wesley once even fought all by himself and got the win without even tagging Massman in. And then we had also a huge win from Wesley of taking the UK championship, as I mentioned already. And yeah, last week Wesley and Massman came up short against the tag champs Legado del Fantasma, Joaquin White and Raul Mendoza, in a great contest and a 5-star outing, but they came up short. They proved how tough they are, but it wasn't enough against the cheating and numbers game from White and Mendoza, and of course their leader Escobar as well. But well, yeah, it is what it is. Wesley needs to focus and needs to prepare for half demonic SOB, but Wesley is tougher. His toughness is proven last week and the weeks prior, so not easy for Des Demon Jr. either, for the #1 contender for the North American Championship, as mentioned earlier. Last week he attacked Clark in the backstage area, because Clark is the best friend and teammate of Blue Falcon. That's the reason behind this attack in the parking lot last week, from last week. And don't forget, it was scheduled last week between High Energy, Blue Falcon, and Clark against the Demon family, Decimate Jr. and Decimate Sr., against father and son duo from the demonic evil family that is known as Demon family, and didn't take place because of it. It was instead a one-on-one match between Junior's father, Decimate Senior, who got disqualified for attacking and beating up the official too much, and Blue Falcon proved how tough he is, with Junior getting one match in the matchup, and against his opponent come Sunday it will be Decimate Jr. vs Blue Falcon, after Decimate Jr. won the Battle Royal 2 weeks ago, and the weeks prior he was known for much having his dad's back as much as his sister Nightmare as well, and also he got 3 pay-per-view wins consecutive against Dexter Lumis, so that's huge for him. I mean, of course 2 were because of Papa Shango getting involved, but still he got the pay-per-view wins, and also last week his Junior's father got rid of Dexter Lumis, maybe forever or for long time, but after tossing him off a huge stage in the backstage area, and much like he did to Papa Shango before, and I think also to Timothy Thatcher, that is. And if that wasn't enough, after injuring former of our record-breaking NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa, and also injuring Samoa Joe, toughest man, that is the toughest man we got with Tommaso Ciampa, Samoa Joe, our tough general manager William Regal, as well as Timothy Thatcher as a tough man in his own way, Dexter Lumis, and also upcoming stars with Cameron Grimes and A-Kid. But now we have now let's speak about his son, who faces Wesley Lee, and we will see how this will go. Who will get momentum come Sunday? Wesley Lee for his perhaps title match against Maskman, where Maskman invoke his rematch clause for the NXT UK championship, or will it be Desmond Jr. Who faces off against the North American champion Blue Falcon in order to become the new North American champion? We'll find it out right now. As there he comes, motivated and hyped as ever as Wesley Lee. And how can he not be?
A truly remarkable high-flying talent. The following contest is scheduled for
And he's remarkable, much as he's entertaining to watch.
from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, the NXT UK champion, Wesley.
As Wesley Lee, the high flyer, a very tough high flyer, very gain high flyer that he is.
Wesley has acquired his target here tonight. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. X marks the spot for Wesley.
X marks the spot indeed. Wesley ready and very proud to be a champion, especially after Maskman brought so much prestige to the NXT UK title, as much as Walter did before the personal Maskman defeated for the title. As it will be Wesley and Maskman 3 match for the title for the NXT UK championship. There's Nightmare, Junior's sister, and the newest member Ember Moon as well. Of demonic and evil music, they come. As there comes the father, the 2-time NXT champion, the evil, sadistic, merciless evil SOB. As there's the son, Desmond Jr. as well. On the right there's the son, on the left there's the father, in the middle.
Representing the family from the pits of hell, weighing in at 300 pounds, Death Demon Jr.
I'm surprised that Nightmare came to the ring without her NXT Women's Championship. I mean, she's one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions alongside Candice LeRae. Too bad that she came out without the title, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Maybe there are reasons behind it. As Wesley goes out of the ring. As father and son. The son on the left, the father on the right. And both are evil sources. We don't know about Junior being that evil, but he follows the evil orders from his dad, so much like his sister Nightmare does. Much like Candice LeRae does after joining the family, and much like Ember Moon, the newest member, as we found out, does as well. As don't forget, Ember got the title shot in her own right coming Sunday against the NXT Women's Champion Dakota Kai, as Junior just wishing Wesley away. Got a huge splash there from Destiny Jr.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Swooping him in the corner. Hit him with a big knee.
That's gonna hurt.
Junior control of the early goings here.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
And now looking for big time fall away slam as Nightmare walking back to the ring to mount the brothers and the Moon screaming things off here. It's not. And that Wesley getting Shimbreaker. The most demonic splash, but his father's more demonic than him, because Junior's half human like his sister Nightmare, who's cheering him on from the outside of the ring. As Junior's whipping Wesley in the corner. Don't forget Gutwrench suplex, and he delivers after getting resurrected with his father, like his father from Papa Shango. Got swooped in the corner, then they turned on Shango a couple of around a month ago and take him out once and for all, I believe. It wasn't the back of the head. Shoot him on a turnbuckle yet again. And for another Gutwrench, as the fans got tired of this move and of the Demon family. But there's nothing that the fans or anyone can do against it. The Monster Demonic Splash for the second time is tough, but how much can he stand against a half demonic SOB? Oh, Wesley's fighting back. Can he though? With punches he tries. I don't know how smart that is, but it works somehow, some way. And the kick as well to Junior's Nightmare on the apron. Trying to swag Wesley, but didn't pay it off because Wesley was focusing on his armbar. And kick to the back of Destiny Jr. As Nightmare once again trying to get involved. Back to brother, and it works out. Lee is distracted by the beauty of Nightmare and the swole back by the presence of Nightmare. As Wesley, you can blame him, no one can blame him, but still could be the difference maker here. Side slam from Junior. Junior's power wouldn't be enough not to get the victory. Kick to the midsection, that is. No purpose for power, but maybe like a step to the outside that the Demon family can cheat and no. Just a power bomb.
There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
And now Junior lifting him up once again. Demonic ending as they once squared off with Junior dominating and beating down Wesley, so could be the same story here tonight. But Wesley got much tougher, he got much better in the ring. So who knows, huge power slam from the Demon. Huge blow, no, Wesley, right hook. And Wesley with a kick to the arm of Junior. Huge, but the cutter got blocked by Junior. As Wesley tried to fly, as Junior missing him by Wesley missing the corkscrew clothesline right there. But one from Junior instead, and now the disliking of the crowd, the stomping on Wesley here from Junior. Wants to send a message to the whole locker room that he will be the new NXT North American Championship. Gallows pole. Will it be enough? Perhaps the new demonic pole, the most demonic pole perhaps, as Junior lifting him up, power bomb yet again, about to come for Wesley. Showing off his power. His focus should be on Blue Falcon though, because Falcon is a whole different story than Wesley. Most demonic ending yet again. A demonic ending for sure. As now Junior right when the finish scratches of Wesley here.
That just looks nasty.
Squeeze like a vice grip, and the cover goes Junior. Will it be enough though? 1, 2. Swedish Junior wins it. Wow, what a dominating win of their game opponent here tonight. But was he won on top of the game though? But once again he got 2 losses against Junior. He can't win it against him. Against his half demonic. But how can you fight a half demon? If you're just a normal human being, like Wesley. There's no possibility. Is Junior fighting alongside his sister happy? Ember Moon happy, his dad happy, and Candice LeRae in the backstage area also happy. Was the other member of the Demon family. They all celebrate together. Huge win for Junior. We're not done yet with the show, as his father will face off against later tonight against his opponent, pay-per-view opponent, again, because our main event will be like last week. It will be our NXT North American champion Blue Falcon against our demonic NXT champion, there's Demon Senior. But this time it will be no disqualification rule, so how could this be go? We will find it out in the main event later tonight. So stay tuned with me to the rest of the night.